Hi, I'm Kevin Falvey, Editor-in-Chief of Boating Magazine, and I'm here at the KICKER Marine facility in Stillwater, Oklahoma. You know, probably the best thing that could be said about a marine audio system is if it delivers the quality of sound that the original music artist intended us to hear. And that's the goal at the professionals here at KICKER Marine Audio. Well, how do they do it? Let's start off by talking to Steve Irby, musician and founder of this company.
My interest in audio and playing in a rock and roll band in the 60s, I wanted a bigger speaker. The drummer played too loud, basically. I asked my dad if I could buy a Fender Bandmaster speaker, which was $300. And in 1965, that was quite a bit of money. And so he said, is it something that we could build? And so that's what we did. I played the bass notes on my keyboard and the windows vibrated, and I'd never heard that before. That was really what set me off on audio and speakers, and of course I was a musician as well. So it all kind of came together. We started building speakers for bands. As time went on, we had opportunity to build speakers for cars, and of course these days we're doing marine audio as well. So it's the same technologies, but you have to transfer the application.
Your marine audio system needs to live in a harsh environment. It has to withstand corrosion, vibration, and heat that audio systems in cars and in residences don't have to undergo. In addition, they still need to deliver that high quality audio experience. How do they do it? We talked to the pros here at KICKER Marine Audio to learn what real marine audio means.
Real Marine for KICKER is more or less a cookbook for marine gear. It's a white paper that we developed. It's a basic set of standards that go into the KICKER Marine Audio product. Some of it is obvious, stainless fasteners. Let's take all the steel out of it. And we've learned over time things to do, things not to do, and those all get incorporated into KICKER Real Marine.
We have to prepare for the environment. Materials that we choose for our marine products are a lot of times a little bit different. The marine speakers go through UV testing, make sure our materials don't degrade in the sunlight, that the colors don't fade, and that the performance is as it was from day one.
When you walk into a retailer and you're looking to buy a set of marine speakers, you have so many choices, it can be overwhelming. Well, a couple of things you want to look for. First of all, is that company truly making a marine-grade product? Well, what does that mean? That means that the details are for the marine market. For example, there's a little notch in the bottom of the grill. This is so that water can drain out. This portion of the speaker must be protected from the elements. So we're using composite materials. This will not rust. This will not deteriorate over time. In addition, we have built-in strain relief. We also have these fantastic connections. There's no opportunity for the positive and negative wires to touch together, causing a spark. There's no opportunity for corrosion. You'll also notice that the tweeter, or the high frequency driver, is suspended over the cone. This means that there's no opportunity for moisture to get into the motor structure, causing a failure. So you get fantastic sound quality for many, many years to come.
Safety is a very important thing to us with our marine products, and it should be to any marine customer. So for example, on the speakers, we have an ISO rating, which is very important because it's the same certification or rating that you have to go through for hatches or windows. So that means that there is no ingress water into your boat. We have a foam surround that goes around the back of the speakers, and we only use 4 316L stainless steel screws, and that makes sure that you have no ingress water into your boat. On the amplifiers, when you connect your power wire into the connections, instead of screwing down the set screw on the wire where that wire can bend off or break off, you're screwing down on a metal plate that sandwiches it to make sure that wire will not come out and create a short. One more thing, safety is very important to us, so that's why we're using this fuse holder and this fuse. Now this fuse is actually a Bussmann fuse. We did not invent it, we don't make it, but it is readily available to any marine distributor or marina. ABYC requires you to have a fuse holder within 7 inches from the battery. This puts you right on top of the battery, so you are compliant and you're having no problems whatsoever.
We use a clippable analyzer. In this room specifically, we do stand measurements. And so this can tell us what the speaker is doing with a small signal as well as a large signal. You can see like the suspension, how evenly it's distributed, and also your magnetic field, the displacement as well, and temperature. We'll go into the listening room and we'll measure SPL and impedance in the wall to see how it's performing. And then once we're done with that, we listen with Irby to verify that our measurements are what we want them to be.
This is the listening room. This is where we come to do all of our critical listening. What makes this room special is it's a live end, dead end room. So it helps to eliminate standing waves, gives us the sound that we need. And it's also decoupled from the building. So we're actually on rubber pads underneath this floor. It's a floating floor and isolates it and gives us the parameters that we need for a good listening room. What it really involves is quite a bit of experience, listening, knowing what stuff's supposed to sound like. It helps that Steve Irby, our owner, is involved in this process, and he's a musician. When it comes to tweaking the sound to achieving what we want, for those two-way systems, we have to apply a crossover network. And we change values on that crossover network to change the sound. And the way we do that is we actually get data, we pull it into the crossover software, we make the changes on the components, get the graph curve that we're looking for, do that over and over until we get the sound that we want to achieve. We want to deliver the best sounding product within the price range that we have available. So we're trying to give you the most bang for the buck possible.
We know that people play music in their boats because they love music and they want to listen to it. And so it's our goal to make that experience as enjoyable and as fulfilling as possible at whatever level they like to listen to. And so with the KICKER system, we guarantee it's going to kick. It's going to sound great and you're going to enjoy your music.
As we learned from these professionals at KICKER Marine Audio, there's a whole lot that goes into making a high-performing marine audio system. For more information about the speakers and amplifiers and other gear you saw today, visit kicker.com. Until next time, I'm Kevin Falvey for Boating Magazine.